Happy third week of school, everybody. I just wanted to give you a general overview of the week and the assignments for this week. So we're in the week of 9/28/20. This is week 3, so we can find our week 3 module on Canvas. Our objective is to solve real-world rates and ratio problems. And actually by the end of the week, Friday, this independent practice 4, we're actually going to be tested on the standard 7 RP1, which is calculate unit rates with fractions, and that's going to go right on our data wall. So just like before, we start with a hook, so that's going to be our discussion activity. So on Monday, we have a discussion activity. There's a link here for the Desmos activity that you can do. It's about tying balloons to different things and seeing how many balloons it takes to lift them. When you're done, make sure you come back here and you answer both questions in the discussion post, and you also reply to a classmate's post to get full points. After that, we have our ratios and rates lessons 1. So you need to do this live with your teacher. There's going to be a Desmos link here. That's what we're going to be doing live together. And then when you're done, you have to go into your class notebook and find page 4. And that's where you're going to complete the practice problem. So we got to make sure we're going to our class notebook. It is going to be linked right here for you. So I'm going to go back to modules. So that's it for Monday. Tuesday, we're going to do a similar thing. So you're going to have ratios and rates lesson 2. So you're going to do a live portion with your teacher on Teams using Desmos, and then you need to go to the class notebook and finish up the lesson. And you can see we know we need to go to class notebook because we got this little pen and paper emoji next to it. When we're done, we're going to work on our project again. It is day 4 of our project. I believe we're going to be working on slide 6. And then that's it for Tuesday. Wednesday, it's an asynchronous day. So this is an independent work day. You're not going to have class time on Wednesday. So you need to work on the vocabulary review. And it's just going to be like before, where you got points for definitions and pictures, and you just need to get a certain number of points. You can use the word wall as a reference. And then you're going to do your first independent practice. So this is going to be a quick check-in grade. You should get immediate feedback so you can see how you're doing. You can take this assessment up to 3 times. And if for some reason you need extra times, just let your teacher know. And then you're going to be able to see how you're doing so far with ratios and rates before we get to the assessment at the end of the week. Thursday, we have another lesson. So you have the live Desmos lesson with your teacher again, and then finishing in class notebook. And again, I know it's on class notebook because of this emoji here. Then we have project day 5. So then we're going to be working on the next slide in our project. We're going to be finishing it up. I believe this is going to be the final 1-pager assignment part of the project. Friday, here's that last practice. This is where you're going to be tested on that standard 7 RP1, calculating unit rates with fractions. And that's going to go right on our data wall. So how you do on those questions, you're going to be able to see on the data wall, and you should get some pretty quick feedback on that as well. Then you're going to be finishing and submitting your project. So for Friday, you're actually going to go through and score yourself on the rubric. So there's a rubric on the project PowerPoint and some circles, and all you got to do is copy and paste and move the circles to how you think you should score. If you finish anything early on any of the days, you can always log on to Imagine Math and get some work done in Imagine Math. It's going to be a really great resource for us. We're going to set a class goal this week for Imagine Math. I'm really excited for this week. We're going to really start getting in some nitty-gritty with the math. As always, if you have questions, reach out to your teacher, reach out to me, reach out to Mr. Nasser, anybody if you need any help or have any questions.